As soon as freshmen arrive on campus, Career Planning reaches out to engage students with our services. The Institute for Career Planning is making it easier for students and alumni to manage their professional careers through a career management system called Handshake. Through this system, we are able to connect students with national and international jobs, in addition to internships across all majors. Handshake is not just an employer connection tool. It also helps our office communicate with students about opportunities, upcoming events and programs, career resources, and connects them to mentors. The addition of Handshake takes our jobs and internships to the next level and will contribute to our students' success.
Being a hockey player myself, working for the Penguins was a dream come true for me. I did a lot of hands-on work for 3 days during training camp, the development camp, actually the rookie camp. I was with a camera all 3 days, filming them, basically working alongside a part-time employee doing exactly what she was doing, interviewing the players after the practices, after their scrimmages, and also doing stand-ups alongside Selena Pompiani, who helped train me on the summer too on the on-camera work.
I chose Adrian College, one for basketball and then also academics, seeing as Adrian College is one of the top schools in the Midwest, and they also have my graduate program here, so it benefits me to be able to get my master's within 5 years. Where I currently work with Hans Bank. It's a small little company, Michigan-based, but I work in our smaller office in Tecumseh. I am a personal banker there who does common banking transactions, but since we have a smaller office, I tend to work more with client issues, open accounts, and I work with our branch manager and other financial planners with things that they need assistance with. Those things have really helped me and has set me up to be able to handle any challenges that life throws my way.
I was given the position of the marketing/digital media intern for the company Lenawee Now, which is the Economic Development Corporation here in Lenawee County. And I work closely with Sarah Stanley, who's the marketing manager, and we do a lot of social media content. I write a lot of blog posts, press releases, articles for the Daily Telegram, and that's really great for me for personal experience and professional experience because I'm trying to break into the field of journalism, which obviously is a lot of writing.
I started at Adrian completely unknown. I had no idea what I wanted to do. And so I took we were able to take so many different classes, and from there, I thought maybe I'd want to do business. My dad's a business guy, my mom's a physical therapist, maybe I'll like something medical, and I literally took every possible different kind of class, and it led me to something medical, and so I thought maybe that I wanted to be a physical therapist initially. And so I started shadowing in the physical within that, started taking exercise science classes, and from there I decided I just wanted something more than that. I wanted to be able to treat more things, see more people, and that's where I really decided I wanted to do medicine.
The Institute for Career Planning is very proud to be front and center in contributing to the efforts of Adrian College to assist students in their future career preparation.
feeling the strain. All in shame. Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Won't you take me away? Beginning to think that I'm wasting time. I don't understand the things I do. The world outside looks so unkind, and I'm counting on you. You can carry me through. Tell me you get lonely when it's cold outside. Tell me that you're only barely getting by. Need to know it hurts every time that you hear my name. It ain't the same without me, girl. Tell me you get lonely. Sometimes you're up all night crying over me. You gotta take off work to catch up on your sleep. But that just don't work now, does it, baby? So tell me you get lonely when it's cold outside. Tell me that you're only barely getting by. Need to know it hurts every time that you hear my name. It ain't the same without me, girl. Tell me you get lonely.
I love Adrian College because of the individual attention to detail and how much individual attention that each student gets. Honestly, that's my favorite part. Being such a small college, it means that we each get a lot of care. For example, in the music and theater departments, I've gotten to play every kind of role you can imagine, plus I've gotten to do technical theater, music of all sorts. I've gotten exposure to several different areas of every jurisdiction, and just being a liberal arts school, you get exposure to several different areas of learning anyway, and I think that that it's important to have that umbrella of education. Right now, my scholarships are going to make it a lot easier for me to pursue the career I want without falling into that awful trap, and I think that that is something that so many people are scared of and that thankfully I don't have to be. I am Adrian College.
We are AC.
of the Arrington Ice Arena. I'm Gabriel Schrei, Ryan Cuddy, Mason Hostetler here with me on the Adrian College Sports Network. We're going to take a 30-second break and be right back and get underway with men's varsity basketball.
On sale now for the Adrian College Spring Concert featuring co-headlining artists Hunter Hayes and B.O.B. at the Marilat Sports and Fitness Center on Friday, March 20th. Doors open at 7 p.m. Show begins at 7:30.
The AC Spring Concert is open to everyone. You don't need to be a student at Adrian College.
Tickets are just $20 for non-Adrian College students and free for Adrian College students.
You can get tickets today at adriantickets.com.
Just moments away from this contest getting underway here inside of the Marilat Sports and Fitness Center. It's NCAA basketball as the Adrian College Bulldogs play host to the Hope Flying Dutch. Now here's your play-by-play announcer, Ryan Cuddy.
We are in for a tremendous matchup here. It doesn't get much better this coming late in the season. 4 through 6 in the MIAA is so close. Adrian in that 4th spot at 11-10, along with Alma and Hope. Adrian sits at the number 4 spot with a 5-5 conference record, as does Alma in 5th, and then Hope at 4-6. So when it comes to conference tournament implications and top 4 teams get a home game, Adrian sits at that 4th spot. So this game is one of the best of the season and one of the biggest matchups you'll see in the MIAA. As jump ball is up, and it's going to be won by number 51, Preston Granger. Hope will get the first opening possession, and we're underway inside the beautiful Marilat Sports and Fitness Center. They're going to go right inside of Granger, and Kalanji with an early block. That's the way to start on defense if you're Adrian. Jordan Harris will bring it up, and the Bulldogs will set up for their first possession. Adrian stands in the gold jerseys with black trim, Hope and the orange jerseys. Halinski's going to go inside. Kendall Bellamy gets his first touch of the game. He'll kick it out. Kalanji, the second leading scorer on the team, step back three, knocks it down, and an early three-pointer puts Adrian in front.
Kalanji through the contact, able to knock down that three.
Hope with possession. Evan Thomas is going to send it to Granger. They'll get it to Kelvin Hackard, who stands at the top of the key. He's got Trey Hilinski, Adrian, born and raised on him. Number 14, Tyler George, dominated in the first matchup between these two teams. Sends it inside. Granger bumped in, fouled. He'll head to the line for 2.
Big body working in low post. Gets himself to the free throw line early in this contest.
18:55 still to go here in the Marilat Sports and Fitness Center. We would like to thank you for tuning in if you're listening on 107.9 WVAC FM Adrian, or if you're tuning in live and on HD for free on Adrian College TV on YouTube, as the first free throw is no good from the 6'6 junior forward, Preston Granger.
Ryan, I have a feeling this game's going to be very, very physical. These teams are both looking for a huge win tonight.
Both teams looking in a close middle of the pack race in the MIAA, looking to move up. 3 games remaining after this for each team as Hilinski saves it from going out of bounds. Jordan Harris with it. Struggled mightily in that first game against Hope. He'll go inside. Robert Warwick backing down, kicks it out. There's Bellamy for 3. Too strong. Rebound goes to Hope. 18:28 still to go in the first half as we're just underway on the campus of Adrian College. The Hope Flying Dutchman with it. Number 23 controls. That's Kelvin Hackert. They'll give to big Ryan Gam. He lost control. Pickpocketed. There goes Jeremy Kalanji. Pull up transition 3. No good inside. Bellamy pulls it down. That shot too strong. A good second chance opportunity, however, for the Bulldogs.
Bellamy will start getting those little bunny shots to fall. I know he missed a 3 the possession before, but hey, those bunny shots are tough to make sometimes.
Tyler George with it. He had a game-high 28 in the first matchup. Inside, no foul called as the play is getting physical here early on. George gets it. That's number 23, Kelvin Hackert. He'll kick it out and too far wide. It was looking for Evan Thomas, but threw it into the Adrian bench.
Great contest so far here inside of the Marilat Sports and Fitness Center, and this is a big, big tilt for these two teams. It is very important for the remainder of their season.
Yeah, both teams standing at 4 and 6 respectively. Like I said earlier, the top 4 teams in the MIAA conference tournament will get a home game, and Adrian sits at that bottom 4 line. So this is huge implications.
Battling for that postseason berth.
Jordan Harris with it on the left elbow. Kalanji looking for the screen. Harris doesn't use it. Jordan Harris guarded by Tyler George. He'll pull up for three, knocks it down.
What a three ball.
Jordan Harris is not going to let what happened last time he faced these Flying Dutch.
He had 1 point in that matchup on January 18th, and that three ball already eclipses that mark.
He's coming in with an extra fire in his gut.
Inside, Granger too strong. Rebound pulled down by Sam Vree, and it's going to be tipped out of bounds off of Hope. A quick 6-1 start. We still have 17 minutes remaining here in the Marilat Sports and Fitness Center as we're just underway. Jordan Harris bringing it up. Getting signals from Kyle Lindsay, who's in his 4th season here in the black and gold. The lead man here for this Adrian College men's basketball program. Hilinski just inside the three-point line. No good from the right side. Rebound, Hope. Tyler George brings it up for the Flying Dutchman. He'll give it to Vree, who finds number 24 for Hope. That's Evan Thomas. Granger picks it back up. He'll work on Keyshawn Wyatt Morris. Kalanji came with the help defense. It'll be kicked back out to Thomas. He's in the right corner, looking for somewhere to go. 4 on the shot clock. He's going to hoist up a three, and it's good.
Knocks it down. The prayer's been answered.
Kind of a broken down possession, but Sam Thomas bails out his Hope teammates. Here comes Jordan Harris. He'll step back for three. Off the front iron, Keyshawn Wyatt Morris pulls it down over Sam Vree. Inside, Robert Warwick mid-range J is good.
Adrian's big men working hard on the offensive glass to start this game.
8-3 your score here early on. They're going to go inside. Granger backing down. Keyshawn Wyatt Morris bodying him up. Granger inside, banks it in from the left elbow.
Good strong move. It looks like Hope's going to be banging down on the low post.
Hilinski bringing it up for the Bulldogs. He'll send it to the left elbow. Kalanji step backs and he'll kick it out. Left corner, Work drives to his right and then finds Trey Hilinski, who lost control initially, but Wyatt Morris there to pick it up for him. Here comes Hilinski, a running J, no good. As he was falling away on that shot, Hope with the rebound in possession. 5 minutes gone by, 15 minutes still to play here in the first half. Vree up top with it. He'll give it to Tyler George. George to number 23, Hackert. Hope working around. Vree wants it. He'll go inside with it. And that pass tipped by Warwick and intercepted by Hilinski. He'll cross the half-court line on the left side. Gets a screen, looking to his right. He'll go to Jordan Harris. Harris looking to drive baseline. He does. He'll kick it up top to Kalanji. Jeremy Kalanji bumped and fouled. Adrian with 14 seconds still remaining on the shot clock.
Adrian has had very active hands so far on the defensive end, but man, Hope will not stop getting into that low post and banging around. Their big guys are really working tonight.
Timeout called on the floor. 30-second timeout called.
Yeah, and as these two teams take a break, we'll take a timeout as well. We'll be right back with more here on the Adrian College Sports Network. 8-5 Bulldogs here in men's NCAA hoops.
Welcome back here in the Adrian College Sportsnet as Jeremy Kalanji gets it off just before the shot clock timer goes off. And he'll get an easy lay-in to extend the lead to 5 for Adrian. Tyler George for 3 on the right elbow, no good. That one's going to be tipped out. Hilinski pulls it down. Bellamy up to Kalanji. He'll work one-on-one with George, uses his bigger body to create space. Jeremy Kalanji on back-to-back possessions, from the same exact spot.
Big body plus strength equals an opponent's worst nightmare in Kalanji.
Wilkins gives it to George. Over to Preston Granger, gets Wyatt Morris off his feet and drives the lane. He'll be fouled in the act of shooting, so he'll head to the line for 2 free throws. Preston Granger went 3 for 5 from the line in their meeting on January 18th at Hope College, and an unbelievably efficient 10 of 11 from the field.
Hope once again working it inside, getting themselves easy shots from the free throw line with the clock stop. This gives them a chance to get themselves back in the game. It's only 7-point deficit, but still, you never want to pass up points with the clock stopped.
Preston Granger misses the first free throw. Hope struggled a little bit from the line. That was really the only thing that went wrong for them in their first matchup. Shooting a little under 78%, so not terrible, but Adrian shot a solid 91%. Trey Hilinski brings it up for Adrian after the second free throw falls. It's a 12-6 game, 13:25 still to go in the first half here in the beautiful Marilat Sports and Fitness Center. Kalanji almost lost control. He's working from the right wing. He'll back down, looking to create some space. Beautiful move inside, shot wouldn't fall. Warwick couldn't tap the rebound in. Here comes Hope now, pushing the tempo, driving inside, that's Thomas. Thomas looking for some space. Hilinski all over him. He'll kick it out to number 1 who drives inside, lays it up, lays it in. Clayton Dykhouse.
Good finish by Dykhouse there. He got his defender in the air and he was able to drive the lane and finish. Saw a lane and he took advantage of it.
Hilinski working the other way. He'll find Bellamy. He's on the left wing. Backing down on Preston Granger. He'll kick it out. Hilinski, a deep 3. That one's good.
Wow, what a ball.
First to the night, Trey Hilinski, you know he was bound to heat up eventually.
From way downtown, Trey Hilinski knocks it down. On the other end, Tyler George with a beautiful feed inside from Preston Granger.
Great backdoor cut by Hope there. Caught Adrian sleeping a little bit, I think.
15-10, Adrian controls a 5-point lead. Harris with it. He'll drive inside, drew the contact. They're going to say the foul was on the floor, so the layup won't count.
Jordan Harris so quick off the dribble. It's hard for defenders to take that first step away.
Yeah, obviously he's a lights-out shooter, but one thing that makes him so tough to guard is his quickness, because he can easily beat you off the dribble. But if you play off on him, he'll burn you from deep.
So multi-dimensional. He finishes high at the rim, too.
Tyler Guillory gives to Harris. The aforementioned Jordan Harris couldn't hit the 3. Bellamy fighting for the rebound. They both come down with it out of bounds, and they're going to say that was off of Hope.
Ball. Bellamy has been a beast so far on the offensive glass.
Very active, high motor early on from Kendall Bellamy. Trey Hilinski will inbound from the baseline. He'll send it up top to Robert Warwick, and Adrian will set up there. Tons of time on the shot clock as a off-ball foul will be called. That's going to be the second on Clayton Dykhouse.
Yeah, Adrian had a little French door screen going on there top of the key, trying to get Hilinski free. And got a little hold there by the Flying Dutch.
Guillory quickly inbounds it to Harris. He'll work baseline. Kicks it out, wide open Bellamy. Pump fakes, puts it on the floor. Another foul called, so Hope getting into some early foul trouble here early on.
The officials calling the hand touches early. Got to stay straight up tonight.
The junior Tyler Guillory inbounds from the baseline once more. Harris, what a pump fake. 3 ball is good.
Had his defender in the air, and Jordan Harris knew the second his defender went flying by, he was going to knock down that 3.
Yeah, Joe Wilkins flew almost into the bleachers with that pump fake from Harris, and it created a wide open shot for him.
Harris even turned around, gave a little smile to the fans down there.
Inside, Granger with the left hand hook shot. Knocks it down from the low post. 18-12, 11-24 to go here in the first half. Harris with it. He's got 2 3-pointers here early on. He's got 6 points. He'll look for a third. From the corner, drew the contact. Shot wouldn't fall.
And it rattled around, too.
Almost a chance for a rare 4-point play from Jordan Harris. Not to be, but he will get 3 shots at the line. Harris, the leading scorer for Adrian at 22 points a game. Even Kalanji right behind him at 21.
I know we've talked about this a couple times already tonight, but man, Hope had a great game plan coming into their last matchup on Harris. Limiting him to 1 point, that's a rarity.
Yeah, especially just because he'll knock down shots that no one should be able to.
Yeah.
And he'll get 2 or 3 of those a game, and for him to only have 1 point, that just speaks to how great the defensive matchup was for Hope that game and their strategy coming in.
They really had it dialed in that night.
Harris knocks down the second after missing the first. Third one is nothing but net. Pushes the lead to 8, 20-12, with 11-10 still to go in the first half. Hackert brings it up for Hope. He's got Warwick on him. He'll give to Evan Thomas. Pump fake. Tough shot with that's Bellamy with great defense in it. Bellamy pulls down the rebound. He'll hand it off to Harris, who brings it up. Harris with Thomas on him. Sends it inside. Bellamy with a nice pass. That shot no good. Tough defense. Scrum for the ball in the paint. They're going to reward Adrian with a timeout, as doing the dirty work was Caleb Swick inside for the Bulldogs. Put his body on the floor and got the timeout.
Jordan Harris was walking up to that scrum, yelling timeout to the official. The official finally heard him. Rewards Adrian with the possession of the ball still. I mean, that's just leadership right there.
A quick 30-second timeout. Adrian at 11-10, 5-5 in conference. Hope 2 spots behind him at 11-10, 4-6. This 4 through 6 in the MIAA is so close.
It's like a nail biter. I mean, they're all battling for that last playoff spot. Postseason, that's what you work all year for.
Yeah, both teams looking for that 4th spot, which would give them a home playoff game. Top 4 teams hosting MIAA tournament games. So being able to play one at home, that's huge.
Yeah, conference games are tough on the road in general. So hosting a playoff game, a tournament game is huge, a huge momentum builder.
Caleb Swick will inbound from the baseline as we're ready to get action underway once more. Robert Warwick receives the pass and gives it right back to Jordan Harris. He'll step back 3. Knocks it down. Jordan Harris.
Incredible between the legs move. He stepped back and he knocked it down. That's so fluid, so pure.
Created so much space with that step back, and it pushes the lead to double digits for the first time tonight. Joe Wilkins gives to number 5, Ryan Gam. Up top, Thomas working on Harris. Harris playing tight defense, sends it over to the right elbow. Wilkins trying to answer for a 3 of his own, could not. Hilinski pulls down the rebound, and Adrian works back the other way as we're halfway through this first half of play. Harris drives the lane, kicks it out. Hilinski in the left corner will drive on George and then reset, as he'll find number 13, Kendall Bellamy. Bellamy gives to Harris. Heat check for 3, no good. Rebound, Hope. They'll work the other way. 23-12, 9:38 to go here in the first half of action. Hackert in the corner. Wilkins drives to his left. Lost control. Almost traveled. Good job of keeping his pivot foot stationary.
Keeping that balance.
He'll find Thomas. Tough fade away over Harris, and it falls.
Down. And that's what I was about to say. Hope needs to stick to that inside game. They were having success early. Don't stray away from that. If they want to take threes, I'd say inside-out threes. That's your highest percentage.
Adrian with it on the other end. That's going to be Jordan Harris on the left elbow. He's guarded by Wilkins. They'll look inside. Bellamy, he's been getting a lot of touches here early. Goes back to work. Soft touch, gets the friendly roll.
He's been the hustle player so far this game, and he's rewarded with a bucket there. That's always nice.
25-14, Wilkins in the right corner. Open 3, wouldn't fall. Rebound, Warwick. They'll give to Harris. They'll slow it down. Jordan Harris gets it across half court, and they'll call timeout there, does Kyle Lindsay.
Give the legs a little breather here, headed into the last, about a minute and a half into this last half of the first half. As confusing as that sounded.
Big thanks to everyone for tuning in here on the Adrian College Sports Network. Ryan Cuddy here performing play-by-play duties. Mason Hostetler alongside me. I'm Gabriel Schrei. We appreciate you being with us. New graphics on the stream here tonight for our Adrian Bulldogs, trying out a new piece of software. If you're a Bulldog fan, we want to know what you think. Let us know. Tweet at us at Adrian College TV. Be sure to follow us there. on Instagram and like our page on Facebook.
Gotta follow the new TikTok as well.
You can't forget about TikTok. Also, Gabe, if you're asking me if I like the graphics, I love the new graphics. This production truck software is incredible.
No, it's insane. The improvement that this software has done. It's looking great.
It's top notch.
25-14, 18 seconds until we get play resumed here inside of the Merrilat Sports and Fitness Center. As Adrian breaks the huddle. Greg Mitchell, head coach of Hope, in his 6th season, still going over the game plan, looking to come out of this timeout. Adrian up 25-14. As the Bulldogs will get the inbound.
Interested to see what Kyle Lindsay drew up there in that timeout. See if they can't get a nice bucket here right out of the timeout. And I'm sure Hope doing the same thing, trying to find a way to slow this Bulldogs offense down.
Hilinski will receive the inbounds pass from Robert Warwick. Adrian will set up. Kalanji in the corner. Harris pump fake. Step back. And then he'll drive eventually into Warwick. Adrian working it around the key. Kalanji, step back three, no good. Tipped by number 22, Nolan Ansara, but he couldn't pull down the rebound.
Ansara seeing first action of the game tonight.
Hackert with it, gets a screen. He'll give to Mason Opley, who finds Thomas in the corner. Hope working it around the arc. There goes Hackert. He'll drive in on Hilinski. Looking for Granger, and he finds him. That shot no good. Opley had it initially and then got tipped up. And pulling down the rebound was Robert Warwick. Adrian working the other way. Warwick had 4 rebounds in the first matchup. Warwick going to work on the offensive end now. Tough fadeaway. Jay fell short. Rebound, Flying Dutchman. There goes Granger. Got a tip from behind him, and what a save by Jeremy Kalanji.
The reach around by Warwick, the hustle by Kalanji. Bulldogs rewarded with the basketball.
All heart and hustle there by Jeremy Kalanji. Jordan Harris setting up the offense. He'll give to Jeremy. Jeremy, what a step back to create space. Wouldn't fall. Rebound Granger.
Kalanji's been relatively quiet so far. That's always nerve-wracking because he can pop off in an instant.
There goes Hope the other way. That shot wouldn't fall, but a wild tap inside by Granger. He had 23 in the first matchup. Kalanji was the leading scorer for Adrian on January 18th against Hope. He had 18 that night. Harris, nice ball fake. He'll send it. Kalanji was looking at the three and then instead decides to drive.
Great finish.
Big man on the drive. How about that?
Yeah.
Jeremy Kalanji, so lengthy and athletic, so tough to defend.
I mean, something else. He shot a couple deeper shots there, mid-range, couple threes, and he wasn't working, so he decided to drive the lane in. It worked.
Thomas's three on the other end for Hope went wide right and did not go. Adrian controlling an 11-point lead. 6:10 still to go. Kalanji pump fakes, got 2. Hope Flying Dutchman in the air.
Ooh.
And then he'll be hit from behind. Inadvertent contact as Mason Opley and Jeremy Kalanji collide. And a timeout will be called by Greg Mitchell of the Hope Flying Dutchman with 6:07 still to go. And the Merrilat Sports and Fitness Center, 27-16, Adrian on top.
Big fan of Mason Oppel. We've seen him work during football season. He is a fantastic quarterback and great basketball player as well. It's exciting to see him back at work. Anyone just joining us, this is the Adrian College Sports Network, live on the airwaves, 107.9 FM, WVAC, and live online, free and in HD at Adrian College TV. Be sure to find us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And we really appreciate you tuning in.
It's been a fun matchup to watch early on. Adrian off to a good start, looking to avenge their loss when they fell to Hope, 87-63. The first time these two teams met up, that was at Hope. Adrian now looking to hold home court advantage here and try to get some payback.
Get one back. It's always nice.
And one of the biggest matchups of the season for Adrian, as well it is for Hope.
To say the least, for both squads, yes.
Kalanji drove baseline. The ref's gonna say he stepped out of bounds along the sideline. Hope will take over with 6:02 still to go in the first half. Oppel will inbound. to Hackert, and Hope will set up their offense. Hackert, a 5'11 junior guard, gets a screen from Sam Vree. Over to Oppel, inside to Dykehouse. Back to Oppel, tough fadeaway, Jay. Wouldn't fall over Caleb Swick. Rebound, Trey Hilinski. Hilinski works back the other way. He's always a threat to pull up. You got to watch out for that. Hope closes in quickly. Hilinski over to the right elbow to Kalanji. Kalanji, step back. What a move. That's three-pointer, no good. Swick inside with the rebound, puts it back up and in.
Hustle plays, strength plays. Bulldogs are taking advantage of him right now.
The lead is up to 13 for Adrian. Hoppe over to Dykehouse.
A good offensive possession right here.
Thomas, pump fake on the three, looking to drive on Bellamy. Tough defense by Kendall Bellamy. Did a good job of not fouling. The second attempt wouldn't fall for Thomas. Here comes Adrian in transition. Hilinski pull up three. No good. Swick tipped the rebound, and it's going to be off of him.
There's that pull up three we were talking about, though, from Hilinski. He's never scared to do it.
Trey Hilinski, if he's in the building, if he's in the gym,
he's in range.
He's in range.
That's for sure.
Hope bringing it up. 4:48 still to go. 29-16, Adrian on top. Dykehouse with it. He'll go inside to Vree. They're going to call a foul on Caleb Swick as he was fighting for the ball. So Hope with 16 seconds still to go on the shot clock, tons of time.
4:40 here in the first half still. Plenty of time for a Hope College run.
They're going to dump it inside on the lob to Granger, and the tap-in is good.
Just like that, right away.
Beautifully designed play coming out of the inbound. That's a great set play.
The second the official handed the inbounder the ball, he tossed it up, and Granger was there to finish.
Jordan Harris working to his right, step back. Finds Swick, who swings it over to Kalanji. Left elbow three, no good. Rebound, Hope. The Flying Dutchman pushing the tempo. Driving inside, that's Dykehouse.
Finish
to the
it,
contact. And one. And a chance at the old-fashioned three-point play for Clayton Dykehouse.
9-point lead now for Adrian. Like I just said, plenty of time for Hope College run, and I think they're about to head on one.
Yeah, Hope chipping away. Free throws have kind of been their Achilles heel all season long, shooting just 66% from the line, a little under 67. So
looking to improve on that tonight.
Free points at the line, if you can't convert them, that always hurts you.
Especially late in games. When games come down to free throws, they're huge.
The and one free throw is nothing but net. And it's now down to an 8-point game. So Hope sticking around here in the first half.
Looking to buckle down on defense now, get a stop.
Warwick gets a screen from Bellamy in the corner. That's Jordan Harris. He's got 9 points, all from behind the arc here in the first half. He'll give to Kalanji up top, back to Harris. That one's going to be tipped out of bounds, and Harris has 11 points, has two from the free throw line to go along with his three-pointers made. Jordan Harris will inbound from the left sideline. We thank you for tuning in. If you're listening on the airwaves on 107.9 WVAC Adrian FM, or if you're tuning in live for free on HD and on YouTube at Adrian College TV. Inbound goes to Warwick. Pull up Jay, no good, as Bellamy couldn't get the rebound. Here comes Hope pushing the tempo. Hackert with it. He'll drop it off. Dykehouse with a nice move inside with the right hand, lays it up and in, and it's a two-possession game just like that.
The hesitation just froze the Bulldog defense, and he saw the lane and he took advantage of it.
Harris drops it inside. Bellamy, nice pump fake, too strong in the lay-in. Had a good look from in close, but couldn't convert. Hackert in the corner to George. Back up top to Hackert. He'll go around the back a couple times, trying to create some space, drives in. And they're going to say a foul was on the floor. That's going to be on Adrian.
Bellamy's going to get a little breather here. Swick comes in.
Caleb Swick coming back in the game. Statistically the best shooter on the team percentage-wise, making over half his shots, as Granger That foot was on the line, so not a three, but wouldn't fall anyway. Caleb Swick pulls down the rebound, and Jordan Harris will bring it up. Adrian working from right to left on your radio dial. Hope working from left to right. Harris drives in, and there's going to be a foul on the floor as he got bumped. Layup won't count.
Even though the foul was before the floor, I mean, you can see right there, example A. I mean, Jordan Harris still flew to the rim. He had a death grip on that ball, and he was able to finish.
Yeah, kind of forced the foul on Hope, or else he would have had an easy layup.
Yeah.
So now they're making him earn it from the free throw line as the Bulldogs are in the bonus. As the 1-and-1 wouldn't fall, but Harris soars out of nowhere to get the rebound.
No, not a single Bulldog even in the lane to attempt for the rebound. It was 4-on-1 there, and Jordan Harris was able to come up with the rebound.
Refs will stop play as Adrian was setting up on offense. 2:45 still to go inside the Merrilat Sports and Fitness Center. It's a 29-23 Adrian advantage. As is going to go to Swick, and he'll hand it right back off to Harris. There goes Jordan Harris. He'll drive once more. Wow. Oh. The acrobatic shot will fall from Jordan Harris.
I mean, you can't beat that. That is nearly impossible to stop. If you're going to have a guy that's going to finish like that around the rim.
Dykehouse on the other end left his shot short. Hilinski now working on the offensive end for the Bulldogs. Robert Warwick motioning Jordan Harris where to go on offense. Harris drops it to Kalanji. Inside, he'll back down on Tyler George. Bounce pass to Swick up top. Hilinski, another deep three.
Knocks
Bang!
It down.
Trey Hilinski
Huge
from downtown.
Shot. That was an NBA three.
Unbelievable. He is having a great game again here today.
Trey Hilinski had the most three-pointers in the game since 2001 at Kalamazoo. He knocked down 7 of them in last week's game. Inside, oh, what a block. Volleyball swat from Kalanji, and it's going to go off of Tyler George. And Adrian takes over with 1:45 still to go and an 11-point cushion. As Jordan Harris will sub out of the game coming in for the first time. That's going to be Caleb Ballantyne.
Good late first half action here for Ballantyne. Maybe a chance to give these Bulldogs a little more of a spark headed into half.
Fresh legs coming off the bench. Warwick gives to Ballantyne. His first touch of the game, he'll send it to Swick. Right around the free throw strike, goes back to Ballantyne. With it, that's Trey Hilinski now at the top of the key. He'll get a screen, a couple more. That one, another one from way downtown wouldn't fall. These threes that Hilinski's pulling up are from a couple feet from behind the arc. As Hope works the other way. There goes Hacker. It creates some space. That shot wouldn't fall. Ballantyne pulls down the rebound.
Good move by Hope there. Just unable to, those shots will start falling.
60 seconds remain here in the first half. It's a 34-23 advantage in favor of your Adrian College Bulldogs. Kalanji loses control, but gets the ball right before it crossed the half-court line. Kalanji drives baseline, lost his footing, and they're going to say he was out of bounds before he was able to send that over to Robert Warwick in the left corner. Keyshawn Wyatt Morris comes into the game. And initially it was looking like Swick was coming out, but instead they're going to make a late change, and Trey Hilinski will take a seat on the bench. So Adrian going with size here late in the first half. Tacker with it. He'll give to number 5, Ryan Gam. Ball gets swung around to number 23, Clayton Hackert. He couldn't hit the 3, and it's going to go out of bounds on Hope.
Back-to-back possessions where Hope has worked to get a good shot, and they have gotten the good shot. It's just unable to fall. Nothing more frustrating than that. They just got to keep shooting.
Shot clock now off, so Harrison Hilinski sub in. Now they're going to go small ball as they can hold for the last possession as they got their shooters in the game right now. It's Harris, Warwick, Keyshawn Wyatt, Morris, Hilinski, and Kalanji rounding it out for this Adrian 5 on this last possession of the first half. Warwick up top with it. 10 seconds now remain. Harris on the left elbow. 7 seconds. Gets a screen from Wyatt Morris. Harris will take it himself. 3 seconds. 2. Pump fake. 3 at the buzzer. Bang! Jordan Harris from downtown. Stop it, Jordan Harris. 37-23 at the buzzer.
The second time tonight, Jordan Harris has gotten his defender in the air, and they have paid for it by he wetting the three. Incredible end of the first half by these Adrian College Bulldogs. Incredible first half in general for the Adrian College Bulldogs.
Yeah, Jordan Harris and Alinski both lights out in the first half. They're getting contributions inside from Kalanji. He's doing his work like he normally does, and so is Kendall Bellamy. So it's a 37-23 advantage. Stick with us here on the Adrian College Sports Nets and 107.9 WVAC FM, Adrian, as the Bulldogs hold a 14-point advantage, as the second half will be coming up right after this.
Hello and welcome to the campus of Adrian College. I am Gabriel Schrei. Alongside me is my color commentating partner and good friend Ian Went. Tyler DeWitt is here in the booth with us. Megan Abbey engineering today's game here on site. And the Bulldogs are here for homecoming. Today should be a great day for Adrian College athletics and Adrian College football.
Bruiser. Class of 1983 for football. Class of 1991 for field hockey and softball. Class of 2007 for baseball. Class of 2009 for softball. 2011 men's NCAA hockey team.
So Wisconsin Lutheran will get the football first from the 25. It's 1st and 10. Taking the give, Yaki throws it right side.
Yes!
Bulldogs get the football! He's going to try again. The away stands are rumbling. West. Snap is going to hold, is good. Kick is up away. This one will find its way through the uprights. Okay, it's 32-29 here on the campus of Adrian College. Wins the football game! Adrian College wins the football game! They're storming the field! Who can blame them? 32-29 is the final score! What a moment! What a special way to wrap up homecoming's festivities here on Saturday.
Friends of Adrian College, and students and friends over in the chapel. It is my great privilege to introduce to you the newest members of the Adrian College family, the incoming class of 2023.
Oh, that one time on the West Coast in the dead of night, we were watching cruise ships gently pass us by. Oh, and I remember gazing at your face in the starry light. Oh, thinking life don't get much better than a night like a night. 'Cause there was no one else I wanted to see. There was nothing else I wanted to do. There was nowhere else I wanted to be than sitting oceanside with you.
Campus of Adrian College. I am Gabriel Schrei. Alongside me is my color commentating partner and good friend Ian Went. Tyler DeWitt is here in the booth with us. Megan Abbey engineering today's game here on site. And the Bulldogs are here for homecoming. Today should be a great day for Adrian College athletics and Adrian College football.
Loser. Class of 1983 for football. Class of 1991 for field hockey and softball. Class of 2007 for baseball. Class of 2009 for softball. 2011 men's NCAA hockey team.
Perfect again.
Perfect again.
And then instead decides to drive.
Great finish.
Big man on the drive. How about that?
Yeah. The officials calling the hand touches early. Gotta stay straight up tonight. Early. Gotta stay straight up tonight.
The junior Tyler. January 18th against Hope. He had 18 that night. Harris, nice ball fake. He'll send it. Kalanji was looking at the three and then instead decides to drive.
Great finish.
Big man on the drive. How about that?
Yeah.
Harris, nice ball fake. He'll send it. Kalanji was looking at the three and then instead decides to drive.
Great finish.
Big man on the drive. How about that?
Yeah.
As is going to go to Swick and he'll hand it right back off to Harris. There goes Jordan Harris. He'll drive once more.
And
wow.
Oh.
The acrobatic shot will fall from Jordan Harris.
I mean, you can't beat that. That is.
Another deep three.
Knocks
Bang!
it down.
Trey Hilinski
Huge
from
shot.
downtown.
That was an NBA three.
Bounce pass to Swick up top. Hilinski, another deep three.
Knocks
Bang!
it down.
Trey Hilinski
Huge
from
shot.
downtown.
That was an NBA three.
Downtown, stop it, Jordan Harris. 37-23 at the buzzer.
The second time tonight, Jordan Harris has gotten his defender in the air, and they have paid for it by he wetting the three.
And that was a look back at your highlights from half number 1 here on the Adrian College Sports Network. A fantastic first half of action. I'm Gabriel Schrei, here alongside me, Ryan Cuddy, who's performing play-by-play duties tonight, and the color commentator, Mason Hostetler. Guys, a great contest so far at the halftime break here on 107.9 FM, WVAC, and Adrian College TV. It is 37-23. Any thoughts before half number 2 gets underway?
Yeah, that was just a great first half from Adrian. Jordan Harris was clicking early when he just gets his little spark, he gets a little bit going. He's so tough to stop, especially from behind the arc and using his quickness. So I think that was great to see him coming out strong.
Yeah, I'm going to talk a little bit about on Hope's side of the ball. I mean, defensively, they need to have like you said, Ryan, Jordan Harris, he can click early. He can click right away. It doesn't, in a matter of seconds. Hope needs to find a way, find a little strategy for that, maybe shut him down like they did the first time they met. Also, I think Hope needs to stick their guns a little bit on offense. A few shots that they took that usually go in were not falling. I think they just need to keep shooting those shots, keep getting bunnies, keep working, and they'll get rewarded. They're not out of this game yet. A whole second half to play. You never know what can happen.
Okay, guys, thanks so much. Sounds great. Second half of action coming right up. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back here on the Adrian College Sports Network.
We were floating down the river in your red canoe. You were laughing at my stories, back from my youth. Yeah, and I remember thinking to myself that you were the one. Oh, you were stunning, you were lovely, yeah, you were fun. There was no one else I wanted to see. There was nothing
Faculty, staff, members of the Board of Trustees, friends of Adrian College, and students and friends over in the chapel. It is my great privilege to introduce to you the newest members of the Adrian College family, the incoming class of 2023.
Oh, that one time on the West Coast in the dead of night, we were watching cruise ships gently pass us by. Oh, and I remember gazing at your face in that starry light. Oh, thinking life don't get much better than a night like tonight. 'Cause there was no one else I wanted to see. There was nothing else I wanted to do. There was nowhere else I wanted to be than sitting oceanside with you.
On sale now for the Adrian College Spring Concert featuring co-headlining artists Hunter Hayes and B.O.B. at the Marilat Sports and Fitness Center on Friday, March 20th. Doors open at 7 p.m. Show begins at 7:30.
The AC Spring Concert is open to everyone. You don't need to be a student at Adrian College.
Tickets are just $20 for non-Adrian College students and free for Adrian College students.
You can get tickets today at adriantickets.com.
Welcome back here on the campus of Adrian College as the Adrian College Bulldogs hold a 37-23 lead as we are just resuming the second half of play. Robert Warwick goes to work early in the low post, and that shot will go over Ryan Gam, and the lead is extended to 16. I'm Ryan Cuddy, joined here by Gabriel Schrei and Mason Hostetler, and Hunter Hefner working this action cam along the sideline.
Yeah.
As Hope turns it over. Jordan Harris the other way, gets elevated, lays it up and in with the left hand, and a hot start for Adrian coming out of the halftime.
Coach Lindsay loves it. That's the exact start he wanted out of his boys coming out of half. I mean, no sleeping. They didn't let any of the energy die out, and Hope's got a good basketball team to deal with on their hands.
41-23, Adrian on top as Thomas drives inside. A minute's gone by here in the second half as Tackett's shot wouldn't fall. Gam couldn't pull down the rebound as he was along the baseline and stepped out of bounds. And Adrian will take over as we thank you for tuning in to Adrian College Sportsnet and 107.9 WVAC FM. Adrian.
Guys, let's take another look at that steal right there and the layup from Jordan Harris. What a play. Right there, Harris tipped it away, took it, went the length of the floor.
I think
Unbelievable.
he wanted to try and go up and dunk that one, but he wasn't quite sure about it. He turned, gave a little smile to the bench because I knew they were on him.
It was great anticipation skills too on the steal as Adrian can't hit on the other end, on the offensive end. Hope with it. They're gonna go inside. Preston Granger up top. Tackett will drive in. He'll work his way back out. He's got Jordan Harris on him on the left elbow. They're gonna go to Gam inside. Kicks it out. George for three. He'll be fouled and he'll head to the line for 3 free throws coming up, and he's the guy that's got to get going. He had, in the first matchup, George did, he had 28 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds, and very quiet in that first half.
Definitely someone they need to get going if Hope wants to get back in this ball game.
He'll got 3 free throws at the line, so a good chance to kind of get in a little bit of a rhythm.
Perfect way to do it, actually. You know, you get that stroke down, maybe shots will start falling for him.
First free throw will roll out. Ooh, the 5 on the floor right now for Adrian is Harris and Hilinski in the backcourt. In the front court, they got Robert Warwick, Kendall Bellamy, and Jeremy Kalanji.
Guys, this is a pretty incredible game right now as far as historical significance. Hope leads the all-time series in basketball between these two teams. Get this, 137-28.
Yikes.
And they've won 9 of the last 10.
That's unbelievable.
Adrian really wants this one then. Maybe to help close that gap a little bit. They got a lot more.
There's a lot to go.
A lot more work to do.
Kyle Lindsay has really turned this program around, and I was telling Mike, the broadcaster for Hope College, when they got here before the game, these guys are unbelievable off the floor too.
Hilinski couldn't hit the lay-in. Bellamy's and Warwick's both their taps wouldn't fall, but a hustle play as Kendall Bellamy comes from behind and steals. Harris from way behind the long line, no good. Another offensive rebound. Bellamy going to work on this possession. They'll reset up top. They'll give Robert Warwick in 15 seconds now show on the shot clock.
Adrian crashing the offensive glass so hard right now, and it is being rewarded. Extra possessions huge in this ball game.
Kalanji fadeaway, Jay, no good, and finally racing down and pulling down the rebound, that's Evan Thomas. He'll go to work on the offensive end, and a blocking foul will be called under the basket. That's going to be on Bellamy.
Adrian done a nice job of staying out of foul trouble. Both teams really have done a nice job staying out of foul trouble. I mean, let's hope here in this second half they can continue to do that, continue to play clean basketball, relatively clean basketball. You know, there's going to be fouls called.
Inbound coming from number 23, that's Kelvin Hackett. He'll give Evan Thomas. Thomas now with it on the left sideline. 17-25 still to go in the second half. Adrian on top, 41-25 over the visiting Hope Flying Dutchman. They're going to go inside. Gam going to work. Backing down. That's on Warwick. Gam shot. No good. Great defense by Robert Warwick.
Robert Warwick, the size advantage not in his favor. He went straight up there. Able to deflect it out of bounds.
A 4-inch size differential in favor of Ryan Gam.
Maybe something with the shot clock confusion, but we're going to play basketball either way.
Thomas gets the inbound. He's got Kalanji on him. He'll go to work. He gives to Gam to Hackett for 3. That shot no good. Rebound inside. Thomas had it, lost initially, and got it back over to George in the corner for 3. No good. Wild tap by Granger, but mistimed it, and it's going to go out of bounds.
Hope's just not feeling it right now on the offensive side of the ball. They got to work harder on defense now, get more possessions, more chances to get shots up, and they will start falling.
A little over 3 minutes have gone by here in the second half of play in the Merrill Sports and Fitness Center. Adrian looking for a crucial victory here down the stretch as Kyle Lindsay's got his team playing great at the right time as the Bulldogs have won 4 of the past 5.
Great tip and one. Robert Warwick, wow, what a play.
A lob inside, and Warwick with a wild tap through the contact.
The strong fingers. He was able to just get the fingertips on that ball and tip it up and in.
I don't know if I've ever seen a play like that.
No, that was like a lob.
That Warwick had to go over and avoid the over the back and still have the wherewithal to be able to tip it up and in. Free throw wouldn't fall, but still 2 points on that possession for Adrian.
Impressive play right there, I got to say. That was impressive.
18-point advantage for the Bulldogs. They've came out hot here in the second half of play. Granger under the basket, puts it up, puts it in as he got Warwick up off his feet and created some space for himself. 43-27, Adrian still on top, but time still to go as Hope not completely out of it. We still have 16 minutes and 15 seconds to go as Warwick goes to work in the low post. He'll be fouled inside. Couldn't tell if that was on George or Gam of Hope.
A lot of Dutchmen around there for that foul call.
They're going to say the foul was on the floor. That's going to be on George. And Hope doesn't want him to get in foul trouble.
See what type of off-ball movement we have here with Kalanji and Jordan Harris out of the inbound.
Hielinski will lob it up to Robert Warwick. He'll quickly swing it to Swick, who finds Harris. Over to Hielinski. Another deep three. That one no good. But a friendly rebound as it goes to Kalanji. Over to Warwick. Puts it on the floor. Kicks it out. Pump fake. Kalanji lost control, but a foul is going to be called first. That's on Mason Opley.
Bailed them out a little bit there. Opley was off balance.
Kalanji in that first game was really kind of the only one who was able to be productive, shooting 6 of 14 from the field, 18 points. Beautiful pass inside to Caleb Swick. On the right block, couldn't hit, but he'll tip it out to Jordan Harris, who goes back to work as 20 seconds get reset on the shot clock.
Extra possessions, extra possessions.
Harris just going all over the place. Beautiful no-look pass.
Finishes that one.
That's unbelievable.
The no-look pass from Jordan Harris.
Caleb Swick finishes it off the beautiful pass from Harris as Opley goes to work on the other end.
Right back, the answer.
And a quick timeout called by Greg Mitchell for the Flying Dutchman. It's a 45-29 Adrian advantage here in the second half of play.
Imagine having the opportunity to play basketball with Jordan Harris. And wherever you are on the court, you have to be ready for the ball because it could be zipping your way at any moment.
Yeah, always have to have your head on a swivel and be prepared.
Yeah, like that Pistol Pete scene where he threw that no-look pass, hit the kid right in the face. Bloody nose. You don't want to be that guy. You want to be ready for it. You want to be ready to finish that basketball.
Yeah, and that's what's great about him. He's such a great scorer, but he's also he's got such great passing abilities to go along with it. Always looking for a teammate.
Very versatile. Quick on defense as well. He's always in their face. He's just a hustle player. He's an all-around good basketball player.
Yeah, like you said, on defense on that steal early on in the second half.
Yeah.
45-29 as 30 seconds remain on the timeout. I'm Ryan Cuddy, joined here by Gabe Schrei, who's working director and working color, as well as Mason Hostetler, who's working color, and he's working top cam. We got Hunter Hefner working action cam there along the sideline.
Whole crew working hard this evening, bringing you a great broadcast.
10 seconds until play resumes.
Coach Mitchell for Hope now. You know, talking to his guys here, he's just got to keep them in this game. You know, you're never out of it until you're officially out of it. So that's what he's just got to keep preaching to his players. Hey, keep playing hard, keep hustling, work the offense, work the defense, trust the system, and good things will happen.
Hope trying to weather this early storm that the Bulldogs have kind of swung out on here in the start of the second half. It's a 45-29 advantage. Jordan Harris bringing it up. He'll give to Trey Hielinski. Up top to Harris. He's looking. He finds Hielinski once more. A little two-man game. It's going to get swung around to Kalanji. Swick gets doubled. Kalanji dumps it off. Hilinski at the top of the key. Back to Kalanji. That's for three. No good. Rebound, Thomas. Here comes Evan Thomas. He'll just push the tempo. Drives straight to the bucket and lays it in.
Open lane there for Thomas. None of the Bulldogs picked up ball.
Kind of caught the defense sleeping there. Went quickly in transition. Harris with it. Drops it inside. Warwick almost lost it, as that's going to be out of bounds. They're going to say it was off of Preston Granger of Hope.
Smart play there by Warwick. He kind of just let the Hope College defender, pick it up, and he was sitting out of bounds, so Robert Warwick knew Adrian was going to retain possession.
Yeah, heads up play, knowing where he was on court. Quick inbound to Hilinski. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Kalanji drives and kicks. Harris puts up a tough three in the corner. No good. Rebound, Thomas, and a foul is going to be called on Bellamy under the basket.
Tough one there on Bellamy.
Yeah, kind of got tangled up, going up for the rebound. As Keyshawn Wyatt Morris will sub into the game for Kendall Bellamy. Bringing it up, that's Clayton Dykhouse, the 5'11 freshman guard from Zeeland, Michigan, for the Hope Flying Dutchman. Opley gives to Thomas on the left elbow. He's going to go to work on Warwick. Backing down. Kicks it out. Dykhouse with it from the right elbow. He's got Harris. He'll drive in. Nice move. Puts it up off the backboard and in.
Jordan Harris slipped up a little bit there. Gave Dykhouse the open lane. And he hit the nice floater.
Yeah, Harris losing his footing, kind of gave him a little bit of extra space. As Wyatt Morris finds an open Kalanji for three in the corner. It's good.
Wow, Jeremy Kalanji is lights out from three-point land. What a play.
He's been all over the place here in this one. 48-33. Thomas gives to Opley. He'll go to work. Pull up Jay. No good. As Warwick had it and couldn't control it.
Bounced around there, hit about four Bulldogs off Hilinski out of bounds. Hope's going to get another possession here.
13-24 still remain. 48-33. Adrian on top. Inbound coming from Dykhouse.
Hope really looking for something here.
Granger blocked by Wyatt Morris. Got his own rebound. To the foul.
Warwick came around back there too. I think got a piece of that ball.
Great help defense there by Robert Warwick. As Preston Granger heads back to the line. Granger from the strike in the first matchup was 3 of 5. As he'll hit the first. Checking in for the first time in the second half, that's big 6'9" Sam Vree, the junior from Lansing, Illinois. Both free throws will fall for Granger. As we approach the 7-minute mark gone by here. And the second half of action, the Maryland Sports and Fitness Center. Adrian up 13. Kalanji swings it to Hilinski in the corner for three. Bang!
Deadly.
That's the local guy right there, Trey Hilinski, really having a coming out party this season for the Bulldogs.
Adrian, born and raised, deadly from behind the three-point arc.
Thomas will answer back. Timeout Hope. As 51-38, Adrian with a 13-point advantage as they both trade threes there on those last two possessions.
Quick response by Hope. They need more of that. Get a stop here. I mean, they're right in this ball game. One Hope College run, and it is a good game.
Well, guys, it is currently 51-38 here inside of the Maryland Sports and Fitness Center. We've got about 30 seconds, so we're going to take a break. We'll be right back here on ACSN.
On sale now for the Adrian College Spring Concert featuring co-headlining artists Hunter Hayes and B.O.B. at the Maryland Sports and Fitness Center on Friday, March 20th. Doors open at 7 p.m. Show begins at 7:30.
The AC Spring Concert is open to everyone. You don't need to be a student at Adrian College.
Tickets are just $20 for non-Adrian College students and free for Adrian College students.
You can get tickets today at adriantickets.com.
Fly.
Yeah.
Welcome back here inside of the Marilat Sports and Fitness Center here in Adrian, Michigan. I'm Gabriel Schrei. Here alongside me doing color commentary, Mason Hostetler, and your play-by-play broadcaster tonight, Ryan Cuddy. We're here on 107.9 FM, WVAC, live online, free, and in HD at Adrian College TV. You can also find us at adriancollege.tv. Thanks for joining us. Ryan, how about this second half?
Yeah, Adrian has done a good job. They had a double-digit lead coming into the half, and then they came out firing. Hope is kind of stuck around. They haven't gotten blown out yet, so obviously still 12 minutes, 51 seconds remaining. There's tons of time left for Hope, but you like to see how Adrian's playing. They're clicking from inside and out on offense, and then defense, they're just playing tough, hustling D, and really not giving Hope much to look at. As Hilinski for 3 off the timeout, that one's wide left. Rebound, Hope, they'll work back the other way. Driving inside, that's Dykehouse looking for something. He's going to give it to George. He's going to get tied up and then comes out with it. Nice play there to be able to avoid the tie-up from Hilinski. George will drive inside. Tough shot, no good. Harris tipped the rebound. He'll give it to Hilinski, who had to let go of it. And then Harris will whip it off the back of Tyler George. And that's going to go off of Hope. Heads-up play by both Hilinski. Hilinski went up with it and knew he couldn't come down with it or he'd get a travel. And then Harris just realized George wasn't looking.
He was able to hop back in bounds and then toss it. Not really toss, but more of a bean right off his back. Coach Mitchell a little frustrated over there for Hope College. He's just got to stay settled. But you always love to see that. He's fighting for his guys. You love to see that as a player, love to see that as a fan.
Yeah, you love to play for that kind of coach, too. Jordan Harris bringing it up on offense. Adrian working from left to right on your radio dial. Hope from right to left. They're going to kick it out. Kalanji, corner 3. No good, off the back heel. Rebound inside by Granger.
That would have been a dagger if Kalanji would have been able to knock that one down.
Granger on the other end, drives the lane, through the contact, and one, puts it in. That's going to go on Keyshawn Wyatt Morris. And a chance to slim the lead to 10 now for Hope.
You can tell the game clock is trickling down. Hope's internal clock is trickling down. The pace has picked up for them. They have the last 2 possessions, you have visibly noticed more attack to the rim, more urgency.
Looking to complete the 3-point play. That's Preston Granger. And nothing but net. And it's a 10-point game. That's the closest it's been all second half. Harris bringing it up. He's got George on him. Harris quickly moving all around. They're going to swing it around. Hilinski back to Kalanji. They're going to go inside. Caleb Swick on the left post. Ball works its way back out. Harris, step back. He's going to get doubled. Finding Warwick inside. Drew the foul. That's going to be on Vree. Couldn't hit the shot, but he'll still get 2 at the line.
Boy, if he would have finished that reverse layup, that would have been something else. Headed to the free throw line now.
Yeah, Robert Warwick. A lot of kind of highlight plays here.
Yes, Robert Warwick has played very, very well this second half. He played well in the first half as well, but, man, he has come out the second half.
First free throw will fall for Robert Warwick.
These teams have had quite the story this season. Adrian was projected to finish 8th in the conference when season play opened. We can see how that's going now. Hope projected to finish 4th in the preseason poll as well.
Yeah, Adrian really kind of
surprising everyone.
Yeah, they went from projected 8th to, as of right now, sitting at a home tournament game. Dykehouse swings it over to Evan Thomas. Jab step. He'll drive in. Looking to create some space. He's going to get doubled. He'll kick it out. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Dykehouse will drive in on Harris. Tough shot over him. Got it.
Strong finish by Dykehouse. He took it right at Jordan Harris, and he was able to finish.
53-43. 10:48 still to go in the second half of action on the Marilat Sports and Fitness Center. Harris up top. He'll swing it to Kalanji. Back over to Harris. He's got George on him. Step back. Pump fake, and he lost control. Looked like he got it back initially and then couldn't complete the play as Hope runs back the other way.
Big opportunity for Hope right here. And he's able to finish. Dykehouse coming up big, 2 possessions in a row now.
Now just an 8-point game here inside of the Maryland on 107.9 FM, WVAC and Adrian College TV, free live and in HD on YouTube.
Good backdoor cut.
Kicks it out. Kalanji for 3, couldn't hit. Here comes Dykhouse back the other way. He's been huge off the bench here tonight. He'll pull up for 3, no good. Rebound Kalanji, we're inside 10 minutes to play.
Boy, that would have sent Hope into a frenzy if he would have been able to knock that for 3 down.
Here comes Harris. Number 1, guarded by number 1, Clint Dykhouse. Splits the defenders, drives inside.
Now,
what a play!
Incredible, absolutely incredible.
What a play by Jordan Harris. I can't believe it.
You just can't stop that.
Splits the defense, acrobatic finish through contact, incredible.
Here comes Dykhouse with it. He'll drop it to George. Goes up strong with it. As that's going to be, the foul is going to be picked up by Robert Warwick. As heading to the line for 2 free throws now. That's going to be George for the Hope Flying Dutchman, as he's been much more quiet than you saw in the first matchup.
Yes, but a nice backdoor cut there. Gets him another opportunity to the free throw line. Maybe get that stroke down for these late minute 3-point opportunities that they may need.
First free throw will find the bottom of the net. Lead down to 9, 55-46. Kendall Bellamy has checked into the game. Along with him is Caleb Ballantyne. Both free throws will fall. Lead is back down to 8 for Adrian. Here comes Helenski. The Adrian, Michigan native, bringing it up. Inside, that one's going to be tipped out of bounds as Bellamy was looking for Swick.
Good hands by Dykhouse there, able to get a finger on that pass, deflect it. Now let's see what kind of team Adrian College is here. We know they tend to struggle with second half leads, as seen in prior games in the season. Let's see how they react to this Hope College push.
Kalanji inside, Bellamy back to Kalanji. A 3-ball, that one halfway down and out. That would have been huge.
Kalanji can't get anything to fall right now from behind the arc.
Here comes Evan Thomas. He'll give it to Oakley back up top to Dykhouse. He's got Ballantyne on him, gets a screen, and he'll drive in. Inside, number 5, that's Ryan Gam back out. Thomas, jab step, tough 3. Kalanji
knocked it down.
Still hits it. The lead is down to 5.
Huge shot. Absolutely huge shot.
The Hope faithful getting into it. 55, 58, 25 to go here in the Maryland Sports and Fitness Center.
They can feel it. They can feel the momentum.
Bellamy almost had it stripped, as he'll be called for a double dribble. Bellamy arguing that he got it tipped away from him.
As well as the Adrian coaching staff trying to convince the official, hey, Hope got a touch on that ball. He had his dribble back. I guess not.
55-50, we thank you for tuning in to Adrian College TV on YouTube, or if you're listening on the airwaves, 107.9 WVAC 107.9 FM.
Russell Bellamy has to keep his head up because he's going to get more minutes here. Got to be able to produce.
55-50, Dykhouse with it. Gives to Thomas. He's got Kalanji on him. Kalanji's the lengthier player. Thomas will drive in, draws the contact. No, they're going to say he walked beforehand. Greg Mitchell can't believe the call, as Adrian will get possession right back.
Helinski back in now. Ballantyne headed to the bench. A fresh number 4 out there for the Bulldogs. Always nice to see.
55-50 the tally with 7:45 remaining here.
Helinski to Kalanji inside Warwick. Back out Helinski, a big 3. No good.
Boy, that looked good.
That was so good. Close. Evan Thomas pulls down the rebound. Warwick tipped it inside, but they're going to say he reached around Granger and drew contact, and a foul will be called.
Warwick has picked up a couple fouls now as of recently. Still 7.5 left in this game. That's a lot of basketball to still be played.
Hope in the bonus, so a 1-1 coming up here for Preston Granger. Nothing but net.
Free throws huge.
Hope much better on free throws than their tonight than their kind of
season average has shown.
As I said, the old broadcasting jinx. That one halfway down and out. 55-51, 7:25 to go. Jordan Harris bringing it up. Adrian on top. Harris will drive inside, kicks it out. Kalanji open for three. No good. Hilinski raced for the rebound. And two, Flying Dutchman did as well. And then they both kind of went for it, and then that got deflected. I couldn't see if that was off of Dykehouse or Thomas.
Either way, Bulldog basketball. Kalanji still struggling from behind the arc here in these past few minutes.
Harris drives in, kicks out. Ball gets swung around to Warwick. Beautiful bounce pass inside. Harris no look to Kalanji. Back to Harris. Guarded tightly. Hilinski swings it to Kalanji, having to get it off right before the shot clock goes off. And he couldn't hit. Here come the Flying Dutchman.
4-point game.
55-51. Tyler George gives it to Ryan Gam over to up top to Thomas. Gets a screen. Thomas now going to work. He's got Kalanji on him. Over to Granger, who will back down. And he'll be called for a charge. Foul. Robert Warwick with a nice defensive play. He looks a little banged up. We hope he's okay.
Huge play. Might have got a little Charlie horse there in that quad. Might have taken a knee to it. Not sure. Either way, huge hustle play. Big momentum shifter.
Timeout down on the floor here, taken by the home team Adrian College Bulldogs inside of the Marilat Sports and Fitness Center. As these two teams take a break, we'll take a break as well and be right back here on the Adrian College Sports Network. It's 55-51 Adrian Bulldogs in men's NCAA hoops. Welcome back here on ACSN. About to get underway with the rest of this contest.
Adrian up 55-51. We thank you for tuning in. So if you're listening on 107.9 WVAC-FM, or if you're tuning in to Adrian College TV on YouTube, free in HD, as I'm Ryan Cuddy, joined here by Gabriel Schrei and Mason Hostetler. 6:28 still to go as Adrian holds a 55-51 advantage here in this men's NCAA hoops action, a big MIAA conference tilt, as Jordan Harris will bring it up and Adrian will set up. Jeremy Kalanji swings it to Warwick and he gets it right back. Keyshawn Wyatt Morris out to Kalanji. That three no good. Still searching for that three-point shot in the second half.
I have a feeling these last few minutes here, approaching 6 minutes to go, it's going to be incredible. Great basketball ahead.
55-51. Kick out, George. A big three from the corner. It's good.
He has not had a stroke going all night. And there, first three of the night for George.
What a huge three by George. Just a one-point basketball game here on the Adrian College Sports Network.
55-54, 5:33 to go. Warwick inside, Wyatt Morris back out to Warwick. Looking to answer right back, no good. Rebound, Hope.
Who's going to come up clutch for both of these teams? Who's it going to be to make the big shot? Who's it going to be to get the big steal?
Adrian has led from the get-go. Hope can take their first lead of the game. Pull up Jay for Thomas.
Just off the mark.
Around and out. 55-54. Harris with it. He'll drive inside, splitting the defenders.
Picked his dribble up. Now he's trapped a little bit.
Nice job getting it away off the sideline. Hilinski gives to Kalanji. Inside work. What a pass to Keyshawn Wyatt Morris.
Right there.
What vision from Robert Warwick there.
Caught it at the high post. Keyshawn Wyatt Morris knew exactly what to do. Backdoor cut, got a wide open layup.
The lead is up to 3, 57-54. George in the corner, drops it inside Granger. He's got Wyatt Morris. He'll go one-on-one. And then he'll kick it out. Dykehouse with it. 8 seconds on the shot clock. He's got Harris on him. As he'll go up. Tough shot, no good. It's going to be tipped out off the Flying Dutchman.
I think the only reason Dykehouse didn't get the foul call there was because he initiated contact with Jordan Harris.
Yeah, good call. He leaned in there with the shoulder. Harris didn't, like you said, initiate any contact. He was holding his ground. So 4:14 remains. Adrian up 57-54. And a huge conference matchup late in the season. Both teams at 11-10. Adrian 5-5 in conference. Hope at 4-6. Hilinski gets an open look for two. Bang!
Just what they needed.
Hilinski. He keeps it going from downtown.
Cannot leave him open. He wasn't even all that much open, but he still knocked it down. Can't let him get a shot up.
Foul on the other end. That's going to be on Swick as Granger was backing down. As he'll head to the line. Trey Hilinski, what more can you say about the production he's had tonight?
You can't say much more other than wow.
Can't get much more clutch than that. A 6-point game, 3:47 to go. It is 60-54 right now.
The front end of the 1-1 will fall for Preston Granger.
Bellamy came into the game there just before the first free throw was shot.
They're giving Robert Warwick a rest here late in the second half.
Good on both free throws.
The shooters roll on that second one. Adrian bringing it up. That's Trey Hilinski. He'll give it to Harris. Up top, Kalanji. There's Hilinski. Was looking for the three, didn't take it.
He wanted it, though.
Harris with it. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Pull up, three ball. Off the back heel and out. Rebound, Dykehouse. Hope bringing it back up the other way. There goes Thomas inside. Got it stripped from Swick. Swick hands it off to Harris. He'll slow it down. And Adrian with a 4-point advantage here on Adrian College Sportsnet and 107.9 WVAC-FM. Adrian, the Bulldogs up 60-56. We're inside 3 minutes to play. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Hilinski was looking for another three. Instead, he'll elect to give it to Harris, who swings it to Kalanji. 5 on the shot clock. Kalanji losing control, kicks it out. Harris is going to have to pull up a three. Let's go! Jordan Harris.
Unbelievable!
Cold-blooded.
Jordan Harris with ice in his veins as the shot clock winds down. The lead is up to 7. Tyler George on the other end. Can't answer back. It's going to be tipped out and a foul is going to be called. That's on Ryan Gam of Hope. 2:30 still to go. Jordan Harris bailing out the Adrian offense.
Mr. Clutch right there. Huge shot. Shot clock expiring.
63-56, 2.5 minutes to play as Kendall Bellamy is going to get a 1-and-1 at the line. Adrian already having 3 of their 5 back on defense as the front end of the 1-and-1 will not fall. Hope pulls down the rebound. Here comes Evan Thomas bringing it up. He'll go to work. Looking to kick it out, and he will. Tyler George gets a screen from Granger. George goes to work. Tough shot. It's good. Off the window and in. Quick timeout from Hope.
Tyler George, great finish by himself right there.
He's starting to pick it up here in this second half as a full timeout will be called by head coach Greg Mitchell for Hope.
Yeah, as they take a full timeout, we will as well. We'll be right back here in 30 seconds on the Adrian College Sports Network. It's 63-58 right now here inside of the Merrill.
On sale now for the Adrian College Spring Concert featuring co-headlining artists Hunter Hayes and B.O.B. at the Marilat Sports and Fitness Center on Friday, March 20th. Doors open at 7 p.m. Show begins at 7:30.
The AC Spring Concert is open to everyone. You don't need to be a student at Adrian College.
Tickets are just $20 for non-Adrian College students and free for Adrian College students.
You can get tickets today at adriantickets.com.
Welcome back. 30 seconds left here in this timeout. 2 minutes and 7 seconds left in this huge MIAA basketball tilt. It is 63-58 here inside of the Marilat Sports and Fitness Center. Ryan, what a game.
Yeah, this has been fun to watch, especially with both teams trying to get that fourth spot in the MIAA to host a conference tournament game. Adrian sits at that fourth spot. Hope 2 spots back. They're in 6th. So it's going to be a fun end to this one, let alone the season.
Yeah, I agree. Bulldogs just need to stick their heels in, get their heels deep in that mud, and hang on.
They've held the lead throughout the first 38 minutes. Bulldogs have been in front. Let's see how these final 2 minutes play out. Jordan Harris is going to get trapped, and he'll finally get it up to Hilinski, who finds Swick inside. Nice find. Drew the foul, put it up, and he'll go to the line for 2 as the shot wouldn't fall.
Got an and one there.
Oh, so close to knocking that one down.
Huge thing for Adrian College here in these last minutes. They got to play to win. They can't play not to lose.
Adrian is back in action this Saturday against Albion, as the first free throw will fall. You can catch that here on Adrian College TV. As Caleb Swick looking to knock them both down at the line. 64-58, a minute 53 to go. Big free throw from Caleb Swick. We thank you for tuning in to Adrian College Sports Network and on 107.9 WVAC FM. Adrian Hope with it. Thomas gives it to the leading scorer, Preston Granger. He'll pull up from the free throw strike. Nothing but net. 5-point game. Hope playing with 2 players guarding the guards as they bring it up.
Little press now from Hope, yeah, like you said, Ryan.
Defensive press, and then they'll back off as Adrian gets it across the half-court line. 65-60, Harris with it.
A minute 15.
He'll swing it, Kalanji to Hilinski, another big 3, no good. Rebound Dykehouse. He'll push the tempo. Drives inside, tough shot off the side of the backboard. Rebound Robert Warwick. He's going to be trapped, but a foul will be called with 62 seconds remaining. As Robert Warwick will head to the free throw line for a 1-and-1.
Big free throws here for Adrian College. Give themselves a little more padding, a little more comfortability.
Clutch free throws coming here.
They don't get much bigger than this. These free throws at least. 65-60, a minute and 2 to play inside the Marilat Sports and Fitness Center here on the beautiful campus of Adrian College, as the front end of the 1-and-1 will rattle in and out for Robert Warwick. We're inside a minute to play. Here comes Evan Thomas, the second leading scorer on this Hope team. Step back 3, no good. Tap rebound by Granger, and Gam comes down with it. 20 seconds, reset back on the shot clock as George drives inside. That floater all around and out, as an over-the-back call will be called. That's going to be on Preston Granger, and Adrian takes over with 42.2 to play in the second half of action.
Nathan George wants that one back, that little floater.
Yes, that one was all around the rim, just wouldn't fall. As Caleb Swick heads back to the free throw line, knocked down both of his free throws just a few moments ago, as Preston Granger has fouled out of this one. The leading scorer for Hope will not be able to play these final 42 seconds. Swick, the first free throw is good. The lead is up to 6, so still 2 possessions, but Hope needing 2 threes. So that first free throw was big. Looking to push it to 3 possessions, and he does.
Caleb Swick does his job to the highest level right there. He knocks down the free throw. Now he gets a breather. Bellamy comes in for the defensive side of the Bulldogs.
Swick has been money from the free throw line here late in the second half. He's been big. 7-point game, 35 seconds remaining. George drives inside, blocked by Warwick. Rebound by Gam, kicks it out. Thomas, he's going to pull up. Tough three. Hilinski all over him, no good. Rebound, tipped back. That's going to go to George, and he'll put it off the glass and in. So extra possessions on that play for Hope, and they'll push it to a 5-point game with 26 seconds remaining here inside the Merrill Sports and Fitness Center.
How about that block by number 5, Robert Warwick there? Incredible.
Yeah, he's been playing stellar defense all game long. Him, I think Bellamy have been kind of the standouts on defense. They've been all over the place, hustling.
Diving on the floor, a lot of bodies on the floor. Those 50-50 balls, you love to see, as a coach, you love to see your team hustling for them.
Full timeout called. I'm Ryan Cuddy here, joined by Gabriel Schrei and Mason Hosteller, as Hunter Hefner's on the working action cam along the sidelines.
Doing a great job down there, Hunter. We're thinking of you up here.
Be sure to follow Adrian College TV on Instagram and Twitter. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on our new TikTok as well. And be sure to subscribe to Adrian College TV here on YouTube.
Ring that bell so every time we got a broadcast up, you get that notification. You can click right to it.
67-62. We still have 17 seconds remaining in this timeout as Kyle Lindsay and Greg Mitchell both trying to will their team to victory here in these waning moments.
Hey guys, I want to give a plug to you and a thanks to you for the professional job you do as undergraduate students. Any broadcasting companies or people looking for media experts, they're right here at Adrian College TV. I can get you in touch with any one of these guys, gschrei@adrian.edu, and I'll also take any feedback you have about the stream. We appreciate you tuning in, whether you're Flying Dutch. I guess you could fly in if you're a Flying Dutchman.
Yeah,
you could.
Fly on in.
Doesn't matter if you're a Bulldog or a Flying Dutchman. We love having you with us.
And Gabe, we can't thank you enough for guiding us and teaching us your ways.
Warwick gives to Swick as Adrian gets it across the half-court line, and then they'll foul. That's going to be on Joe Wilkins.
That's a huge foul, Ryan. There's just 16 seconds left in this MIAA basketball matchup here, and it's a big tilt for these two teams. Both are setting at 11-10 on the year. Adrian is 5-5 in conference and battling to host a playoff game here, a tournament game, so this is really clutch. It's 67-62 Adrian as Harris heads to the stripe here.
First free throw is good, so it's up to a 6-point game. And this second free throw is huge. It could push it to 3 possessions with only 16 seconds remaining, and he does. Jordan Harris making it 69-62. Hope's got to work quick. Here comes Thomas. He'll give it to Tyler George. Tough contested three.
Banks
it in.
What a 3-ball.
Quickly inbounded. They're going to go up to Bellamy. He'll be fouled. 6 seconds even remaining on the clock.
That's what Hope's got to do now at this point. Foul, hope for a missed free throw, and hope for prayers to be answered, just like that one.
And they're still in it because of that play right there. That unbelievable bank shot 3 kept them in the game. 6 seconds remaining. Bellamy has to hit these.
Yeah, Tyler George keeping the spirit alive.
Veins.
First free throw is good from Kendall Bellamy. 6 seconds remain. Second free throw is good. It's a 6-point game, and Kyle Lindsay calls timeout. It would take close to a miracle, but Hope still with the chance. Game's never over until the clock hits double zero. So down 6 with 6 seconds to go.
6 seconds though. That's not a whole lot of time to work with. I mean, that's 3 dribbles and a shot, and you got to make that shot.
Stick with us here on Adrian College Sports Network. Welcome back here inside the Maryland Sports and Fitness Center. We thank you for tuning in to ACSN, or if you're listening on 107.9 WVAC FM. Adrian, as the Bulldogs are up 71-65, 6 seconds remaining. Hope inbounding from their own baseline, so they got to get it up quickly. Evan Thomas sprinting up the floor. He'll pull up. Tough three. No good. Tap rebound by Tyler George. Won't matter. Buzzer sounds, and the Bulldogs hold on for a huge late season conference win inside the Maryland Sports and Fitness Center. 71-65. Hope stayed alive there in the second half, overcoming a double-digit first half lead. This will be the end of the first half lead, and the Bulldogs will scrap and claw their way to 12-10 and 6-5 in conference play, as Hope will fall to 11-11 and 4-7 in the MIAA.
And you know Coach Lindsey's going to be happy with his guys about this win. They grinded it out. They had a big lead, and they kind of gave up that lead a little bit, but it showed what kind of character they had as they buckled down and they held on.
Yeah, Hope showing great fight. As Greg Mitchell, obviously, he's going to be disappointed about the win, but he's got to be happy with the way his Hope Flying Dutchmen fought and battled and stayed in this one after being down big. Even in the second half, they were down double digits for a good portion of it. So they stuck around and made it close.
Yeah, 71-65, the final tally here. And guys, what a great contest. Folks, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back in 30 seconds as we will recap today's contest here on ACSN.
On sale now for the Adrian College Spring Concert featuring co-headlining artists Hunter Hayes and B.O.B. at the Maryland Sports and Fitness Center on Friday, March 20th. Doors open at 7 p.m. Show begins at 7:30.
The AC Spring Concert is open to everyone. You don't need to be a student at Adrian College.
Tickets are just $20 for non-Adrian College students and free for Adrian College students.
You can get tickets today at adriantickets.com.
Welcome back here on the Adrian College Sports Network. We're about to go through our post-game recap here on ACSN. A huge win for the Adrian Bulldogs as they rise to 12-10 on the season. The Hope Flying Dutch fall to 500 at 11-11. A big contest here today, and we're going to get into that. Guys, let's talk about some other stuff before we're ready with our recap here. How about this weekend? 2 big hockey games coming up you can catch on Adrian College TV and WVAC.
No, yeah, that's going to be huge. It's going to be, the Arrington Ice Arena is going to be packed and bumping here this weekend.
The beautiful Arrington Ice Arena, yes. Adrian College hockey, always a campus favorite, always a community favorite. The teams always show out, even the visiting teams coming in. I mean, they love coming here. It's tough to play here at Arrington, but I mean,
you're going to get the visiting team. They're going to give their best effort.
Yes. You always get good games over at Arrington.
Absolutely. Well, guys, let's go ahead and talk about today's contest and what we saw inside of the Maryland Sports and Fitness Center.
As you see the highlights, as Adrian was able to come away, that kind of got a little close there, 71-65 was the
got
finish.
Almost too close for comfort there. Jordan Harris played a fantastic game tonight. Kalanji struggled from behind the arc, but he was still able to contribute to the team as a whole. Robert Warwick, I mean, he played his butt off tonight.
Yeah, what else can you say about that three
right there? Jordan Harris at the end of the shot clock, clutch three. They were up 3 at that point. That put them up 6. I mean, doesn't get better than that.
Yeah, Harris had a couple huge threes this game, and so did Trey Hilinsky, that guy right there.
Played his butt off as well. I mean, that corner 3 was pure water from Trey Hilinsky 90% of the time.
Yeah, he was deadly from behind the arc, like you mentioned, as Adrian was. They had great 3-point play all game long.
They worked inside out pretty well tonight. That's something I think Hope could have done a little better, maybe. Work inside out, get those 3-pointers open a little more.
Yeah, even though Kalanji kind of cooled off from 3 in that second half, they still Hilinsky was working, and so was Harris from behind the arc.
Yeah, guys, again, so just to recap, a huge game for the Adrian College Bulldogs. They came in desperately needing a win at 11-10 on the season and 5-5 in conference play, and they got it against the powerful Hope Flying Dutchmen. The final tally, 71-65. Threes raining in from all over the floor for the Bulldogs as they put together the impressive victory.
Yeah, Adrian, a huge late conference win to move over 500 in the MIAA.
Okay, we'll leave you with the highlights. Thanks again for tuning in on the Adrian College Sports Network. For Hunter Hefter, Mason Hostetler and Ryan Cuddy. I'm Gabriel Schrei. Final tally 71-65 in favor of Adrian's Bulldogs.
Downtown, stop it, Jordan Harris. 37-23 at the buzzer.
The second time tonight, Jordan Harris has gotten his defender in the air, and they have paid for it by he wetting the three.
Bounce pass to Swick up top. Hilinski, another deep three.
Knocks
Bang!
it down.
Trey Hilinski
Huge
from
shot.
downtown.
That was an NBA three.
Inside, Hill back down on Tyler George. Bounce pass to Swick up top. Hilinski, another deep three.
Knocks
Bang!
it down.
Trey Hilinski
Huge
from
shot.
downtown.
That was an NBA three.
To Harris. There goes Jordan Harris. He'll drive once more.
And
Wow. The acrobatic shot will fall from Jordan Harris.
I mean, you can't beat that. That is.
As is going to go to Swick, and he'll hand it right back off to Harris. There goes Jordan Harris. He'll drive once more. Wow. The acrobatic shot will fall from Jordan Harris.
I mean, you can't beat that. That is.
Harris. Nice ball fake. He'll send it. Kalanji was looking at the three, and then instead decides to drive.
Great finish.
Big man on the drive. How about that?
Yeah.
On January 18th against Hope, he had 18 that night. Harris. Nice ball fake. He'll send it. Kalanji was looking at the three, and then instead decides to drive.
Great finish.
Big man on the drive. How about that?
Yeah. The officials calling the hand touches early. Gotta stay straight up tonight.
The junior Tyler Guillory. Also Hope getting into some early foul trouble here early on.
The officials calling the hand touches early. Gotta stay straight up tonight.
The junior Tyler.
To the campus of Adrian College. I am Gabriel Schrei. Alongside me is my color commentating partner and good friend Ian Went. Tyler DeWitt is here in the booth with us. Megan Abbey engineering today's game here on site. And the Bulldogs are here for homecoming. Today should be a great day for Adrian College athletics and Adrian College football.
Loser. Class of 1983 for football. 1991 for field hockey and softball. Class of 2007 for baseball. Class of 2009 for softball. 2011 men's NCAA hockey team.
So Wisconsin Lutheran will get the football first from the 25. It's 1st and 10. Taking the give, Yaki throws it right side.
Yes!
Bulldogs get the football! He's going to try again. The away stands are rumbling. West. Snap is good, hold is good, kick is up away. This one will find its way through the uprights. Okay, it's 32-29 here on the campus of Adrian College. Saturday. This one is so good. Adrian College wins the football game. Adrian College wins the football game. They're storming the field. Who can blame them? 32-29 is the final score. What a moment. What a special way to wrap up homecoming's festivities here on Saturday.
So I'm here with Robbie Ginther, defensive tackle and long snapper for your Adrian College Bulldogs. How's it going today, Robbie?
It's going good, man.
You ready for the game today?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you looking spiffy. I like this little get up you got going.
You gotta look nice for the fans.
So the first question I got for you is, how has Adrian College football impacted your life?
It's impacted my life a great deal. Basically came here, it's given me a great group of guys to hang out with and hopefully develop friendships after we graduate.
And then the second question is, you're in accounting, right?
Yes.
So where is that going to take you after you're done here at Adrian College?
So right now I'm hoping that my accounting career will take me to a big firm, and then hopefully eventually I can move into working for a sports franchise.
Okay. Any industry, sports industry or franchise that would be your dream goal?
Detroit Lions would be.
Detroit Lions. How would you do that?
Gotta work hard.
And I'm not saying how would you do it, why would you want to do that?
Hey man, I've always been a Lions fan, unfortunately. It's football, so.
Oh, that's rough. Is there any other people that you'd like to shout out during this interview that has helped you along during this whole process to get you to this point in your life?
Most definitely. I'd just like to thank my family and my friends. Even when times are tough, they always pick me back up and keep me going. So.
And that is Robbie Ginther, Adrian College Bulldogs.
We have everything we need. Ooh, 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 ooh. We have everything we need. Ooh, 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 ooh.
In this video, we're going to talk about Netclassroom and how to view your schedule online. We'll also talk about how to check out the undergraduate catalog and view the graduation requirements. First, you're going to log into OneLogin. Then open up Netclassroom and familiarize yourself with the tabs. Use the registration drop-down menu and select your name, schedule. Note that you can also view your schedule in grid mode. Make sure you select the correct semester on the sidebar. When viewing things for the curriculum, you'll want to go to adrian.edu and click on the tab Academics. Use the drop-down menu to select Undergraduate Catalog. In this catalog, you can also find your major and how your core classes are set up. And this will be the catalog you use to check out graduation requirements. It's on page 32. And also view what kind of distributions you will need to graduate. They appear on the screen as follows. If you have any further questions, you can always ask your advisor during Welcome Week or throughout the year. We hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.
We were floating down the river in your red canoe. You were laughing at my stories, oh, back from my youth. Yeah, and I remember thinking to myself that you were the one. Oh, you were stunning, you were lovely, yeah, you were fun. There was no one else I wanted to see. There was nothing
Faculty, staff, members of the Board of Trustees, friends of Adrian College, and students and friends over in the chapel. It is my great privilege to introduce to you the newest members of the Adrian College family, the incoming class of 2023.
Oh, that one time on the West Coast in the dead of night, we were watching cruise ships gently pass us by. Oh, and I remember gazing at your face in that starry light. Oh, thinking life don't get much better than a night like tonight. 'Cause there was no one else I wanted to see. There was nothing else I wanted to do. There was nowhere else I wanted to be than sitting oceanside with you. There's